Piece return so that their backs might give full expression to the rich talents. Will Carling, captain for a record 27th time, partners Jeremy Guscott for a record 19th international, and of course that memorable milestone for Peter Winterbottom, only the second English player after Rory Underwood to reach the 50th cap. The return of the blonde bullet Simon Gagan should boost Irish attack potential. Fergus Ahern back at scrum half. Michael Galway joins Neil Francis in the Stoke room. Gary Halpin, an 11th hour replacement for Des Fitzgerald. 10 of them played in that memorable World Cup quarter-final against Australia. And the captain again, Philip Matthews. It isn't often nowadays that a referee handles 3 major internationals in succession, but Derek Bevan stands in for flu-stricken Clive Norling, having refereed for 16 years and today having charge of his 16th major international, including, of course, the 1991 World Cup final. So we're all set to go. Derek Bevan asks Ireland if they're ready. Jonathan Webb gets the game started with that high-hanging ball up to the 22, and right away Ireland didn't tidy it up as he should have done, and Morris feeds out along the line. That goes to Guscott. Guscott getting it from Carling, who gets it back again. What a start by England. That's the Irish goal line there. Dewi Morris burrows again. Rob Andrew out to Jonathan Webb. Webb is home. The English players leaping in the air. And would you believe, they've hardly played half a minute and Jonathan Webb has scored his second try for England. It was a marvellous ruck the English forward produced. Rob Andrew was the man, and Webb coming up so quick, took a difficult pass well, unstoppable from there.
Yes, Ireland were in all sorts of trouble from the kick-off, and Darren Morris there. You see Simon Gagan's in no man's land really. He's got Underwood outside of him, and Webb's just straight through for a try. But a tremendous start by England. It really started off with that kick-off by Jonathan Webb that went into no man's land, and certainly from there.
How Rob Andrews sensed that it was just a take-and-give situation. Peter Winterbottom was in a great support role there when Webb scored. Jeremy Guscott, the injured player. Goal kicking, pitch firm, hardly any wind at all. Webb then struck it pretty well. Clinical precision, as you'd expect from a fellow of the Royal College of Surgeons, and England are leading by 6 points to 0. They've played barely 3 minutes.
Yes.
Andrew, Carling, missed out Guscott, goes to Underwood. Underwood handing off his man, just short of the Irish 22. Loud blast, the ball had fallen in. England with his almost 18 stones. And there you get an idea of the value to Ireland of that. A great shove going on, a bit of pulling on a jersey, holding people back. Michael Skinner having a bit of a dust-up at the end of that ruck. Ahern again. Out to Keys. Keys going through. Keys has scored. The superb dummy. And what a lovely try for Ralph Keys. His first try for Ireland. 83 points for him in his 7 internationals. What an average. And what a moment for the lad from Cork Constitution. That's exactly what Ireland needed. It was a lovely second ruck they won. Now watch how Keys kidded on with the dummy. The gap was like a barn door. He needed no second invitation in the match. No bother with that one. 6 points all. And Ireland have said to England, this is not... Halliday, what a tackle by Fitzgibbon, inside to Skinner. 10-12 metres inside the Irish 22. Morris goes. Well tackled by Fitzgibbon there. But it looks like another good ball for England. Fed out there from Halliday to Andrew. Andrew, a double tackle there. First of all by Brian Robinson. Still deep inside Ireland's 22. Along to Halliday to Guscott. Guscott the kick through, may have been taken late. Ahern is back, but the referee decides it was, in actual fact, that it was offside. I think he's given the decision. And it's going to be a penalty right in front of the Irish post. Just watch it here. It went well out there to Halliday, then Guscott, and Curtis was just a little bit late.
Yet I think that one was certainly for a late tackle there. A lot of people thinking, well, why didn't the referee give a penalty try? The reason was there was no guarantee that England were going to score from that movement, so he has to bring the ball back, and 10 yards from the line, and John Webb's got this simple penalty to put England in the lead.
Yes, the law says, Bill, doesn't it, that a try would probably have been scored, otherwise they can't award it. Webb with the penalty kick. He's having quite a day. 9 points already for Jonathan Webb, 9 points for England. They're 3 points ahead again. 13th, of course, has to decide that Robinson can't continue. Good bit of work there by Michael Fitzgibbon, the new Irish open side flank forward, retrieving that. Ahern out to Gagan. Well, this is Gagan. Look at him, running flat across the field. He found space as well, but Jonathan Webb covered it very quickly. And there's a superb kick off his left foot. Gets through. Another lovely tackle there by Fitzgibbon. But they're up to the Irish 22. Jeff Probyn feeds. Morris, Andrew sneaking through. Back inside to Probyn. Great English forward play here. Winterbottom now. Morris once again. But that was very good tackling. This fellow, Michael Fitzgibbon, is doing some tremendous... Keys to Mullen. But England offside, penalty to Ireland. Keys pulling it round. Spot on. Well, it's 9 points all. They've played 23 minutes in the first half, and it's 9 to 6 feet 10 on the hoof. Probyn going. Dooley is there as well, up to the Irish 22. Now it's Andrew for Morris to Carling. Carling is clean through. Can Carling make the line? What a blistering run by the England captain there. Will Carling, who's already swinging for the shove from the England pack. They've managed to twist it a bit. Ahern did very well, and so did Keys. That electrifying pace of his, he really looked to me to have made it. But what a tackle. Fergus Ahern with the crucial tackle there. Dooley wins it for England. Morris takes it. Moore smuggles it and drives. Peter Winterbottom was up in support. There's another lovely ball to Morris. Not such a good pass. Carling caught there by Curtis. They're 10-12 metres outside the Irish 22. Loud-blast penalty to England for going over and killing it. And it may have been Webb who's topped the 200 points for England in this match. Can he put them ahead? Very cool and calm, but it's wide. The pass, Keys, Mullen, and Mullen cleared, but what a marvellous pass that was by Fergus Ahern. Going back, Morris, Andrew had switched very quickly. It's an awkward ball, but Wallace gets there first as Rory Underwood came up so quickly on him. What a guddle that was. Andrew has to scuttle back, caught there by Steve. A lovely score, an incredible score for Dewi Morris. His second try in succession, his third altogether, and he really made it virtually the whole way with a little help from Brian Moore. What a magnificent try. Morris catching everybody and unawares with that lovely dummy. Then look at Brian Moore supporting as a good hooker shoot up the front of the line out. Back again to Morris, and he was strong enough to get there. A very good English try.
Good pick up by Di Morris, but I don't think Ferguson, Ahern and Brian Robinson will be too pleased with their attempt at a tackle there. But good vision again. Brian Moore looks like he's going to go all the way. Back inside to Morris. Great strength he's got there to break through the second tackle of Fitzgibbon to score.
Yes, the timing of the passing was extraordinarily good as well. Brian Moore, especially a hooker, timing the pass so beautifully. Jonathan Webb with the East Stand people to tell you if he kicks it or not. Well, there you are. It was another of those that hung up in the air and that causes the whole of England to suck in its breath, but it made it, and England are going well.
Here it comes in. The referee actually plays advantage there. That loose ball, but look at Darren Morris, how quick he is at picking it up here. But Ferguson home won't be too pleased with that attempted tackle. Good dummy there by Morris. And Moro has the vision to Morris, and there's the strength to take him over.
And in comes Jim Staples, caught by Underwood. Back there is Robinson helping, just short of Ireland's 22. Morris, Andrew, Moore caught there by Francis. Probin feeds it out. Carling is away. Carling over the 22. Great stuff by England. They're rampant now as Dewi Morris goes to get it. The referee had awarded a penalty, but he's playing advantage. Webb with the kick through, meant for Halliday. Staples is across, carried over, scrum 5 England. And the referee brilliantly played advantage on that occasion. England a fortnight ago. Morris, Andrew, Guscott. Guscott is clean through. He must score. It was a beautiful try, and it looked so simple, as all great tries do. Jeremy Guscott's 13th try for England in only 20 internationals. What a strike rate, 19-9. They've played 36 minutes of the first half. It was a beauty. Morris with the pass. Andrew missed out Carling, and there was a gap opened up there. Look at it, you could have driven an omnibus through there. Jeremy Guscott did.
Yes, it's a dummy run by Rory Underwood here that takes the Irish defence. You see him there, commits them, and the gap opens for Jerry Guscott. Once he's outside his man, there's no stopping. Well worked move by England. Good decoy move.
11 points so far for Jonathan Webb. 13 now, and England really stretching away. Into Irish territory. Morris, England cutting great swathes now as Guscott gives it to Webb. Webb feeding on there, meant for Carling. It's Andrew, Halliday, onto Morris. And Dewi Morris seemed to have bucketed it, and it just escaped. It was like a wet salmon being guddled. 6 feet 10.
Absolutely, and you can see it here that he realised it, obviously, Mick Galway, that Martin Bayfield's got the jump on him, and he's just giving me a little nudge in the back. But I think it's one of frustration, you know. I think, you know, he's won the last 3, so I'm going to get this one.
The den of iniquity. Now you know all about that, don't you?
Well, that's right. I wouldn't have fancied playing against a 6'10" guard in front of the line-out anyway.
Jonathan Webb then. We're just about on half-time. Webb looks pretty good. It's a pip. A marvellous kick by Jonathan Webb. 2 penalty goals, 3 conversions and a try. There you are, 4 out of 5. What a break. The half-time whistle has gone. 24 points to 9, England lead. What a start for them in the second half. 5th for Ireland. They need something to lift their spirit at 24-9 down. Ralph Keyes played for Cork Constitution since he was 18 years old. Father played for Cork and Munster as well. He's then trying to pull it round. Off the upright, and look who it is again. Morris once more, on to Wade Dooley. What a surge that was. Loud blast, scrummage to England. Trying to get it inside, Webb with the tackle. It was a lovely outward swerve by Simon Gagan, who scored 3 tries in consecutive internationals last season. And that was much better. It was quicker, there was more snap to it. The missed pass gave Jim Staples his first chance to run. Now, watch this. He came in, he went out, but Jonathan Webb was equal to the task. A great copybook tackle. Wade Dooley doing exactly the right thing there. He made the catch. So important that for England, so that he could tie in the Irish foragers. Dewi Morris clears.
Yeah, good play by England, but coming back to Gagan, interesting, it showed there that he's used to playing more on the right wing, because the way how he had to change the ball in his hand to get the handoff, he lost a little bit.
Staples, great catch, calls for the mark. And so Jim Staples, who I think has only made one attacking intrusion, simply because Ireland have used the kick from standoff, but doing his orthodox chores very well, except his touch finding. Webb, good acceleration for a big man, on to Probyn. It's the Irish 10 metres line. England should have control of this. Probyn actually got through, but Francis has intercepted it. Now it's out to Keys. Mullen to Curtis. Curtis is up to halfway. Caught there by Guscott. Philip Matthews arrives to try and rip it clear. Steve Smith, number 2 as well. Now it's Ahern. There's a chance here. Long one out there. Matthews on to Wallace. Wallace hounded there by Rory Underwood. Caught by Andrew and by Dooley. The Dooley embrace was enough there. And England have won such a useful ball. The Irish will be furious about that. But he's 10 metres line. Skinner goes out to Winterbottom. The two flank forwards in concert there. Now it's Morris to Andrew, to Carling, to Guscott. A chance here as Underwood goes. Underwood accelerates. Underwood caught by Wallace. Great cover by the Irish right wing. Rob Andrew in there trying to win the ball for England. Loud blast, holding on to the ball on the ground. Penalty to England.
Again, we see the great pace of Jerry Guscott here. Rory Underwood, very unlucky. He just gets tackled, actually. He just holds him up, but Richard Wallace gets back for a good tackle. But then just the penalty comes because Brian Robinson, there was no support there. He just had to hold on to the ball.
And England have brought great delight to their support. They're taking the tap. Brian Moore, Morris, the switch there to Webb, to Underwood. Underwood has scored. Would you believe it? His 34th try. Extraordinary. And yet again it looked so simple. Rory Underwood with pace and power. One of the great striking wings. 15 minutes gone, 28-9 to England. It was a lovely move. Webb coming in so fast, and you see Underwood is so strong he didn't hit the corner flag till the ball was down. Good score.
Jonathan Webb puts Rory Underwood in, but it was a decoy move really. The Irish were expecting the ball to go midfield, but they put it blindside to Jonathan Webb.
So Rory Underwood really is creeping up the list of top try scorers. David Campese has 46, Blanco 38, Rory Underwood now 34. And Swing Low, Sweet Chariot echoes around Twickenham. Jonathan Webb. It looks pretty good again. Yes, it was a bit tired, that one. He has on it. Andrew, Carling with the dummy. But very good tackling that time. Brendan Mullen in with the tackle. Skinner drives on. Loud blast, penalty to England. Playing the ball on Andrew. Rodber feeding on to Winterbottom. Counter-attack from Fitzgibbon, caught by Andrew. Into English territory. Ahern going. There is a chance here if he can get it to Gagan. Oh, but it may have been deliberately knocked down. Morris. Rodber. A bit of pace from the number 8 forward into Probyn. Oh, lovely work. Winterbottom, Andrew, Carling. Out to Guscott. What a catch he made. Carling once more up to the 22. And the big lad Martin Bayfield, the 6'10" policeman, was up as well. Carling, the switch to Guscott. There could be a gap here. Nicely out to Webb. Webb, he's got Guscott inside him. Guscott having a real go. Across there comes Robinson. Wallace with the interception. Out to Gagan. Gagan still inside his 22, caught by Carling. Loud blast, holding on to the ball on the floor. Penalty to England. It's right in front of the post. Will they go for the penalty goal or will they tap it?
I think they might have a bit of a tap here. I think that they're looking at the scoreboard, 28 points to 9. There's no way that they're going to lose this game. So I think they might have another go for the tap penalty. And they scored from the last one that they did.
England's Grand Slam captain of 1980 telling you there, and they've heard him on the pitch. Dick Best, the England coach there, a great harlequin as well, thoroughly delighted with this performance, surely. Leonard on to Probyn, the two prop forwards. 10 metres to go. It's the smuggling that's so important, but England just lost it in the smuggle there. Andrew, Carling, Guscott, just behind him a bit, caught by Curtis. Almost an interception as Gagan gets it. And he's caught by Rodber. Carling goes once again. Simon Halliday bumped into Peter Winterbottom, or he may have been through. Skinner wins it. Morris to Andrew, to Underwood. Hands off Wallace. On there to Carling. Carling caught by Ahern. On there to Winterbottom. Caught by Robinson. And Nick Bottom. Nicely out to Carling. Look at that sizzling pace again. Carling all the way. Back goes Gagan. 10 metres short of the Irish line. The English are rampant. It goes out to Webb. Webb feeding on to Halliday. Halliday has scored. And that'll be a very popular try in the England camp indeed. Simon Halliday in his 21st international match, his second try for England, and it was a beauty, and it had to come. 32 points to 9. About 12 minutes of the match to go. And the quick feed from Rob Andrew did it. Jonathan Webb did the next bit, but Halliday is very strong. He's 14 stones. He made it. Lovely positioning by Derek Bevan.
Yeah, the damage had already been done by the time that Rob Andrew got the ball. And there you see Simon Halliday comes inside, strong lad, keeps on his feet, twists and turns, but really it's the pace of the England side that enabled him to get over there.
A fifth try for England, a second for Simon Halliday. And another chance for Jonathan Webb. He's already kicked 5 goals. A bit tired again. Les Beard looked across to Gareth Simmons. They both gorgeous pass from Webb. Now look how Halliday came in off his right foot and he twisted and turned. That was what made the try. England full of confidence now as Skinner goes. Skinner looking for support, gets it from Andrew. They're up to halfway again. England absolutely running away with it now. Here their backs going. Andrew to Carling to Guscott. Guscott out to Underwood. Underwood going past. Was the Irish wing Richard Wallace obstructed? Yes, he cut across. I don't really believe that it was deliberate. I think that Jonathan Webb was running on the line that he felt was the best support one, but he did obstruct Wallace. Away, caught by Matthews. Ireland's 10 metres line. Galway in on the tackle as well. Probyn once more. Morris, Andrew, Carling, Guscott. On to Carling. Carling once more to Andrew Webb. There's a great chance again for Halliday. That's Rory Underwood away over there too, coming away from the left wing to the right. There. England forwards this time trying to roll it clear. Morris, Andrew, Carling, Andrew on the loop. Guscott. Guscott on to Andrew. White jerseys everywhere. Carling once again. Carling on there to Andrew. Great tackle by Gagan. Short of Ireland's 22. Own goal line. Andrew is there. Carling is there. So is Guscott. Guscott. Superb stuff. Carling again. This is marvellous rugby. Brendan Mullen in on the interception and does the clearance. But wonderful stuff. The crowd are simply revelling in it. Simon Halliday there, confident enough to take the ball from virtually his own goal line and open out. For Bayfield. Morris. Andrew, what a pick-up. On there to Bayfield. Leonard couldn't control it. Down goes Halpin. It went forward. Bit of rescue by Peter Winterbottom. Skinner going forward. Referee playing advantage, not giving the penalty. Carling. Carling is through. Can anybody catch him? Can Curtis catch him? Lovely heel catch, and Guscott gives it out. Jonathan Webb to score his second try of the match. Wonderful rugby football, and a fitting end to a great performance by Jonathan Webb in this match. His second try. He's had, 5 goals as well. What a day for the fullback. Will Carling is so strong, and he's got such scalding pace. It said an awful lot for David Curtis that he caught him. But just watch here, Jeremy Guscott felt the opening out on the left. It was clear, and Jonathan Webb was able to canter home.
Again, it's pace here to Carling, but it's a good tackle by Staple. He gets back. Curtis, who gets back well there. But just look here in the camera shot. There's 1 Irishman, 4 Englishmen, and really that sums up the whole day there. That Jonathan Webb's got all the time in the world. That doesn't matter how easy they are or how difficult, they all count. But good support play.
38 points. Well, there was a little boo went round the ground. I think they expected Rob Andrew to move it out from there, but I don't think his forwards would have thanked him for doing it, least of all the Irish forwards, because they've had a hard row to hoe. They've battled well at the line out. Their scrummage has held not badly, but England have won some choice second phase ball. Smith with the throw, Francis with the palm. All kinds of trouble for Fergus Ahern, and England have won another ball that they shouldn't have. Andrew is through. He's got Winterbottom with him. Steve Smith with the interception. Great work by the Ballymena hooker to get out onto that. Probyn winning it well, as he's done so much from the maul. Morris goes, got there by Halpin. Ireland's 10 metres line. Penalty Ireland. The end of the match, and England have won a handsome victory by 38 points to 9. 6 magnificent tries to 1. And eventually, Bill, it was just a case of really winning quality ball and running the Irish off their feet.
Yes, they set off wanting to run the ball. You see Rory and Wolf there, everybody happy about it. The difference was in the sides, and I think it tired Ireland so much in the set pieces when they got some readable ball, but really England got all the loose ball. They were a lot quicker to the breakdown, and at the end of the day, it's a very tired Irish side that has gone off the field. But full credit to them that they kept their heads up and they played some good stuff. They contributed to what's been an excellent game of rugby. But 6 tries for England, and nobody can deny them the victory because they played some tremendous stuff. The Carling, whilst he wasn't on the scoreboard, did some superb breaks, setting things up for the lads outside. But good display for England and sets them up for France in a fortnight's time.
And Bill, although it was a great team performance, Jonathan Webb has had one of those